Hi guys, how are you? It's been long since I ever did a video, and right now I'm doing a video mostly because of KRA. I'm sure most of you've heard about KRA. KRA stands for Kenya Revenue Authority. I'm here because every year by the 30th of June, you are expected to file your income tax returns to avoid penalties and to avoid being charged interest and all that. And the main reason why I'm doing this is because I specialize in helping Kenyans file their taxes, whether you're an individual earning employment income or you're as business carrying out business and you probably do not have a full-time accountant who can handle your taxes and everything. I come in and fill in that gap to make sure that you are compliant. Besides being compliant with your taxes, I also help small businesses that cannot afford a full-time accountant to put their data together, putting your figures together by making sure that you're able to compile probably your revenue, your expenses, and ultimately come up with a P&L, which is a profit and loss. Then you're able to know and understand how your business is doing, as whether you're growing or you're stagnant, or whether you're making profits or you're not making profits. And I help you understand the figures in your business. So that's the main reason why I am doing this video, and more so because we are on today is the 9th of May 2026, and you basically have approximately like one or so months to file your taxes, because the deadline is on the 30th of June 2026. So for those of you that did not know what KRA is, I already said it's the Kenya Revenue Authority. And to make you understand better, I would like to break down what KRA is basically, so that we can get to understand exactly who they are, what they do, and why they do what they do, and why it is important that you consider being compliant as a Kenyan citizen. Or if you're earning income in Kenya, you're also supposed to file your taxes and pay taxes to the government. That is, if you're generating any revenue from the country and probably you're not a resident, and maybe you're a foreigner, but you have earned income in the country, you're also expected to file your taxes for every income earned in Kenya. Okay, so let's break down the Kenya Revenue Authority tax system in very simple practical steps so you can be able to understand. So taxes, think of taxes as in this way. It is a situation or a state whereby the government provides services like roads, hospitals, security, schools, blah, blah, blah. And then the citizens and businesses contribute money in form of taxes to fund them. So if I'm to explain that in a more broken down state, first, who collects tax in Kenya? Tax in Kenya is collected by the Kenya Revenue Authority. This body is called Kenya Revenue Authority, or in short, KRA. That is the word that we hear of mostly if you're in the country. The work of KRA, or their job, is to register taxpayers, collect the taxes, ensure that people comply, that is by filing their taxes, and they also enforce penalties where necessary, especially if you've not filed within the expected date or within the given timelines. Step 2, after the collection of the taxes, or if the taxes are to be collected, who and who contributes towards these taxes, or who is required to pay the taxes? The people supposed to pay taxes: 1, people that earn income. If you earn income either in the form of salary or business profit, you're expected to pay taxes. If you own property, probably like maybe you have rental houses, you're also supposed to pay taxes. If you sell goods and services, which falls definitely under business in a way, you're also supposed to pay taxes. If you import goods, you're also supposed to pay taxes. So, if you make certain transactions like transfer of land, or if you're a student who is doing some side hustles, you're also supposed to pay taxes. So for you to be able to pay taxes also, or if you're a Kenyan resident that qualifies to pay tax, that is if you're 18 years and above, one of the ways or the things that you're supposed to comply by is by making sure that you have a KRA PIN. What is a KRA PIN? A KRA PIN is a Kenya Revenue Authority personal identification number. It is like an ID, but this time a tax ID number, which you can use to be able to file your taxes in the Kenyan tax system, which we refer to as iTax. The PIN can be used for several reasons. You will realize that every time you want to open a bank account, they will ask for a PIN. When you get employed, they also ask for a PIN. When you need to register land that you have probably bought, you'll be required to register using your PIN. If you wish to register your business or a company, you're also expected to use the PIN number to register that company. The PIN number is also used to import goods for those trying to bring in goods in the country. And even when you're trying to file your taxes, you're required to have that PIN number. So anytime you need all those services that I have just mentioned, you're required to have a KRA PIN. So without filing returns yearly, let me come back to what brought me to doing this video. You will be subjected to penalties even if you earned zero income. What am I trying to say? Whether or not you have earned income in the year, you're expected to file your taxes or to file returns. And as I have said earlier, the deadline for filing these returns is on the 30th of June 2026. So are you there? You have a PIN, a KRA PIN. You have earned employment income in the year 2025, or you did not even earn any, but you have a PIN, or you're 18 years and above, and you have not filed your taxes. You are the person I'm coming for. You're the person that I'm interested in. At a small fee, I help individuals and businesses to file their taxes. So feel free to send me a short message, an SMS, and I will respond accordingly. So as we say it here in Kenya, mapema ndio best. Mapema ndio best. So if you've not filed your taxes, ciao. Look for me. SMS me, chat me, and let's get it done on time. Okay? Avoid those taxes, avoid those penalties. You don't have to have them charged against you. Bye.